The morning of the day I decided to leave, I couldn't have asked for better weather. I'd made a little collection of all the things I wanted to take in the living room. Trying to get that all onto bike proved more difficult than I first thought. The first cull took out a few clothes that just couldn't fit in the side panniers. As I hope to do video production as I travel around, a lot of my luggage space is taken up by various microphones, stabilisers, cables and chargers. Maybe overkill, but it is important for me to get work on the road. This will probably be one of the biggest deciders on my verdict on the lucky country. Can a smelly, travelling bikie pull in off the road and find work? With everything finally loaded onto my trusty mule, I headed off late afternoon. Said goodbye to Dad and gave him a hug instead of the usual formal handshake. I did one last lap of the main street and hit the open road. The doctor was handling well under the weight, but did seem to pull up a bit slower. For the trip I decided to take a companion, a stuffed monkey. I found it in Dad's house, a leftover of someone's childhood. I thought in the year of the monkey it would be fitting, and it also tied in with my journey to the west. Tripitaka was the name of a monk in a Chinese book of the same name, so likewise, my furry little companion shall be named Tripitaka. I travelled through a blur of small towns, some doing well, some not so well. You know there is not much money around when the basic home repairs stay undone. I arrive in Portland, grab a late dinner of fish and chips and head down the bay. I catch my leg hopping off my bike and everything comes tumbling. Luckily a local guy is on hand to help me lift the beast. Did I really need that spare sprocket, rear tube and extra sound gear? I'm already making a list of things to be culled. This bloody hydration pack is first on the list. Can't use it while I'm riding and it makes my back sweat. I mean, what's wrong with pulling over to the side of the road to have a drink? It's like a symbol of the modern age. Don't stop, keep rolling. And this phone holder. Can't bloody see the phone screen. Phone heats up like a hot potato. I had too long to prepare, that's the problem. Sometimes there is wisdom in just setting off and getting what is needed along the way. I find the perfect campsite out near the lighthouse. Couldn't ask for a better night. I was concerned my sleeping bag would be too cold given a recent outing in a woolshed. But no problems tonight. The sound of wind turbines keeping me aware I'm not completely free of civilization. It's funny when you camp out, you lie in your tent, listening to the rustle of movement outside, guessing the animals. Ah, that sounds like a fox. And that's got to be a wallaby. Isn't it funny that in the Australian bush, which is supposed to be so deadly, the only sound you don't want to hear while lying in your tent is the sound of another human's footsteps?